Sina stunned millions with flawless precision, viral covers, and a YouTube channel that soared past 1.5 million subscribers. On the surface, it looked like a modern success story written in clicks, applause, and endless views. But behind the numbers, a quieter question began to surface, one no one likes to ask out loud. When the spotlight fades and the algorithm moves on, what actually remains? Do millions of views truly mean financial freedom, or is there a hidden cost behind digital fame? Stay with us to find out. From the very start, music was woven into Sina's everyday life. She grew up in a household where sound was never background noise, but a way of living. Her mother, an amateur pianist and singer, filled the home with melodies, while her father, Michael Doring, worked professionally as a studio and touring musician. In fact, just weeks before Sina was born, her father joined a Beatles tribute band, the Silver Beatles, launching years of touring across Germany and other parts of Europe. As a child, Sina spent countless hours around rehearsals, stages, and studios, often traveling alongside her father and watching performances from the wings. Those early experiences made music feel familiar rather than intimidating. By the age of 6, she was already involved in her father's educational music project designed to help children learn English through songs. She appeared as a model and actor, gaining her first exposure to performance and production without even realizing it. By the time she turned 10, Sina had moved from observing music to actively participating in it. She began recording background vocals for children's songs, reimagined in styles ranging from rock and pop to folk. These sessions introduced her to recording techniques, timing, and discipline, quietly shaping her musical instincts. Watching her father work had a lasting impact. Sina saw the patience it took to refine a track, the collaboration behind every recording, and the commitment required to make music professionally. That behind-the-scenes world sparked her curiosity and planted the idea that music could be more than just a hobby. As she entered her teenage years, her tastes evolved. She gravitated toward the intensity of rock music, immersing herself in bands like Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, and Queen. The power and rhythm of those artists would later influence her approach to drumming. At the same time, Sina remained dedicated to her studies, managing to excel academically while continuing to develop her musical abilities. Sina's journey into drumming began almost by accident. In 2010, her father bought a drum kit for his studio, and although Sina was only 11 years old and had never played the instrument before, she was immediately drawn to it. What started as curiosity quickly turned into commitment. She practiced relentlessly, guided by instinct, discipline, and a natural sense of rhythm that surprised even those closest to her. Within a year, she was already recording drum parts alongside her father, a moment that quietly marked the beginning of her professional path as a drummer. As her confidence grew, so did her opportunities. Sina began contributing to a variety of recording projects and collaborating with different musicians. One of her earliest notable partnerships was with singer-songwriter Brian Williams, for whom she recorded drums on multiple tracks. These sessions proved she wasn't just learning quickly, she was already capable of adapting her playing to serve different musical visions. At 18, Sina made a decisive move to sharpen her skills even further. In 2017, she enrolled in the Drummers Institute Krefeld for an intensive year of study. The experience pushed her beyond comfort zones, forcing her to refine her technique, expand her musical vocabulary, and approach drumming with greater precision and intention. It was a turning point that transformed raw talent into disciplined artistry. During her time at the Institute, Sina learned directly from some of the most respected drummers in the field. Through master classes and workshops, she absorbed professional insights that went far beyond technique, touching on musical identity, versatility, and long-term growth. Just as importantly, she began building connections within the music community that would later support her expanding career. The program also exposed her to a wide range of genres, from jazz and funk to metal and progressive rock. This diversity shaped her into a highly adaptable drummer, capable of moving seamlessly between styles without losing her own musical voice. By the time she completed her studies, Sina had emerged not only as a technically strong musician, but as a confident artist with a clear sense of direction, ready to step fully into the global spotlight she would soon command. Sina's rise on YouTube began quietly in 2013 when she launched her channel, Sina Drums, at just 14 years old. Her very first upload was a drum cover of Metropolis Pat. 1. The Miracle and the Sleeper by Dream Theater, a performance that came after 6 months of intense practice and gentle encouragement from her father to finally share her talent publicly. The video didn't explode instantly, but it steadily found its audience, signaling the beginning of something much larger. Over the next few years, Sina continued posting drum covers, each one slightly more refined and confident than the last. Her channel grew organically as viewers began to recognize not only her technical precision, but also her musical sensitivity. The real breakthrough came in 2016 with her cover of Sultans of Swing. That single video changed everything. The performance went viral, eventually surpassing 70 million views and becoming the most watched drum cover on YouTube. Audiences were struck by how effortlessly Sina reimagined a classic song while staying faithful to its spirit. She wasn't just playing the drums. She was telling a story through rhythm, and viewers around the world responded immediately. Several factors fueled her rapid rise. Above all, Sina's drumming stood out for its clarity, control, and emotional depth. She had the rare ability to handle complex parts with both technical accuracy and musical feeling. Her song choices also played a crucial role. By focusing on timeless rock classics and widely loved tracks, she appealed to both casual listeners and serious music fans. Consistency became another cornerstone of her success. Sina committed to a regular upload schedule, often releasing new videos weekly. That reliability kept her audience engaged and encouraged steady subscriber growth, transforming her channel from a passion project into a global platform. As her view counts soared, the wider music industry took notice. Offers for collaborations and partnerships followed, positioning Sina not just as a viral creator, but as a respected musician. Despite the attention, she remained focused on quality, constantly challenging herself with more demanding arrangements and new styles. Despite the enormous popularity of Sina Drums, Sina's financial reality has never been as simple as her view counts might suggest. Millions of plays don't automatically translate into personal income, largely because of how YouTube handles copyright. When Sina uploads drum covers of well-known songs, the advertising revenue often goes directly to the original rights holders, not to her. She learned this early on, and not without frustration. After uploading a cover of School by Supertramp, Sina encountered a copyright strike that forced her to better understand how strict and complex the system could be. It became clear that while covers helped her grow an audience, they weren't a reliable source of income. To regain control, Sina began focusing more on original music, where she could actually monetize her work. The challenge, however, was that original tracks rarely attracted the same massive audiences as her viral covers, resulting in lower ad revenue. Rather than relying on one platform, she chose to diversify. One of her most important income sources became Patreon, where fans support her directly. By offering exclusive weekly drum content and behind-the-scenes material, Sina built a loyal community that provided a more predictable and stable financial base. That direct connection with her audience proved far more sustainable than ad revenue alone. Beyond Patreon, Sina expanded into brand partnerships, sponsorships, and merchandise, collaborating with music-related companies that aligned with her image. Live performances also became a key pillar of her income. By touring, playing festivals, and appearing at events across Europe, she earned performance fees while strengthening her relationship with fans. Teaching added another layer, as drum workshops and tutorials allowed her to share her expertise while generating additional revenue. Sina's experience highlights a reality many online musicians face. Visibility doesn't equal security. YouTube opened the door, but it wasn't the whole house. Her ability to adapt, diversify, and think beyond views shows a blend of artistic passion and practical awareness. By building multiple income streams instead of relying on one viral platform, Sina managed to turn global attention into a sustainable career, on her own terms. While her YouTube success often draws the most attention, Sina's career has never been limited to online videos alone. Away from viral drum covers, she has consistently invested her energy in original music and long-term creative projects. One of the most important of these is Chi Might, a series of albums that highlight her range not just as a drummer, but as a composer and musical collaborator. The first Chi Might album, released in 2016, brought together musicians from different countries and backgrounds, reflecting Sina's ability to unite diverse talents into a single artistic vision. The project was well received and led to follow-up releases in 2018 and 2020, each one expanding the sound and scope of the series. Together, the albums positioned Sina as more than a performer. They established her as a creative force capable of shaping full musical works. Collaboration has always been central to her journey. Over the years, Sina has worked with a wide range of artists, using each project as a way to grow musically and reach new audiences. One standout experience came in 2021, when she joined Rock the Opera for a European tour. Performing with a full orchestra, she played iconic songs by AC/DC, Queen, Led Zeppelin, and Pink Floyd. The tour tested her stamina and precision in a demanding live setting, proving she could thrive far beyond the studio or camera lens. Education is another pillar of Sina's work. She has devoted significant time to teaching, offering drum tutorials and leading workshops for young musicians. Teaching became a way for her to give back, sharing the knowledge she gained through years of discipline and experience. One of her most ambitious educational projects emerged during her studies at Art EZ Academy of Music. Alongside 3 fellow students, Sina helped create a one-take music video featuring 20 musicians performing together in perfect coordination. The project demanded not only technical skill, but trust, planning, and teamwork. When the video was released on her channel, it quickly resonated with viewers and inspired thousands of aspiring musicians. Beyond music, Sina has also used her visibility to support charitable causes. In recent years, she has turned her birthday into a fundraiser, encouraging fans to donate to humanitarian efforts, from vaccination programs in developing regions to aid for civilians affected by the war in Ukraine. These actions reflect a belief that success carries responsibility. After graduating from Art EZ Academy of Music in 2024, Sina made the decision to relocate to London, placing herself at the heart of one of the world's most active music scenes. By that point, her path, from a musically curious child growing up around studios and tour buses to an internationally recognized drummer, had already become a powerful example of what discipline and persistence can achieve. Each phase of her life, from early family influence to global exposure, reflected the same steady commitment to growth. At the same time, Sina's story also reveals the realities of building a career in the digital era. YouTube opened doors and connected her to a worldwide audience, but it also came with financial and legal challenges that many viewers never see. Rather than relying on a single platform, she adapted, building support through fan memberships, original music projects, live performances, and education. That ability to diversify and evolve became just as important as her technical skill behind the drum kit. As her career continues to unfold, Sina stands as a source of inspiration for aspiring artists everywhere. Her journey shows that talent alone is never enough. It must be matched with resilience, flexibility, and a willingness to learn. Just as important is her choice to use her platform responsibly, supporting charitable causes, sharing knowledge, and encouraging community through music. What truly happened to Sina drums is not a story of overnight fame, but of long-term dedication. It is about choosing the harder path, staying grounded through success, and believing in music as a force that can connect people across borders and generations. And with her journey still very much in motion, one thing is certain. Sina Doring is far from finished, and the rhythm she has built will continue to resonate for years to come. But now we want to hear from you. Do you think YouTube truly rewards musicians like Sina fairly, or does real success still live beyond the views? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more deep dive stories like what really happened to Sina drums, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next story behind the music.